Tarot and Oracle forecast for the month of April 2019. If you would like a personal or private reading, or one of those incredible soulmate readings, or any of the other readings available, please go to my website. The links are available in the description box below. Libra, we're going to take a look in your teacup first, see what symbols tell your story for the month of April, and then we'll move on to your tea leaf and oracle cards. There's also a relationship and a tarot card reading coming up. Right, within your teacup for the month of April, what I see is most definitely a horseshoe, and I see the letter L and the letter C, okay, and I see the letter M and C. That's interesting. I also see the number 3. That's going to be symbols for somebody, if not more than one of you, to pay attention to as they turn up. I see the letter L more than once. So that's going to apply to somebody. Definitely going to apply to somebody. I see a little V below it, and I see a 3-pronged fork. So it could be someone with the letter L has caused you heartache or upset, but there's about to be victory in that situation. Something is going to be changing within that situation, and it's victorious for you. Right, I'm looking to see what other symbols are showing up in this teacup. Definitely L. There is just recurringly the letter L. That's very interesting. So for most Librans, that's going to be the case. I also see an X in here. X normally marks the spot. It's as if something reaches the point where it changes, it happens, or you've been after that goal for a while, and now you are finding it in the month of April. It's as if you arrive at a particular destination that you've been trying to get to for quite a while now. The tea leaf cards that you get, Libra, is the older woman, the elephant, and bread. The older woman says dealings or relationship with an older woman. The elephant card says a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. The bread said a period of prosperity and abundance. So what we're looking at here is a story where there's an older woman involved. You have some kind of situation with her, some kind of experience with her, and this teaches you something. You are wiser at the end of it. What it also ultimately does is bring some form of prosperity into your life. So however you deal with this older woman, whatever the situation may be, whatever unfolds, not only teaches you a life lesson, but it brings prosperity into your life. So that's interesting and very nice. The 2 oracle cards you get is silence and building blocks. The building blocks card says that you are at this moment paving your way forward. You are setting down the paving stones or the foundations of your future. And you may not realize it at this time. You may actually be involved in something which you do not understand, which you do not perceive as being part of your future or laying foundations for your future. But that's actually what's happening. There's also an element here, the silence card says, of perhaps not telling people too much at the moment. If you are actually involved in something and you know that you are now paving your future, that you are setting the stones for something that you perhaps want to do in the future, don't discuss it too widely with the people around you. And you're probably going to feel an inclination to keep it close to your chest, to not discuss it, and go with that. You will see, you're going to feel like you don't actually really want to tell people about this. Perhaps it's just the seeds are just being planted now for whatever it is you want to do in the future, and you're going to keep quiet about it, and it's going to be the right thing to do. There'll obviously be reasons for that. Quite often it's a case of when we tell people we're going to be doing something in the future, they can sometimes sort of respond out of their own fears and discourage us, or pour a bucket of cold water on it, or roll their eyes, whatever the case may be, and it takes the spontaneity and the joy, and sometimes it even takes away our inclination to follow through with whatever it is. So you're going to know what this is and what I'm telling you now, and you will probably already have felt the inclination not to discuss it with everybody, and it's a good inclination. For now, keep it to yourself until it's ready to be revealed, and you'll know when that time is right. Your relationship cards for April is playfulness, wedding, prosperity, and sharing. Playfulness says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Wedding says the situation involves marriage. The prosperity card speaks about being faithful to your inner self. That's really being true to yourself. That's looking inward and understanding what you believe. When you walk your path, it's your path, it's you. And sharing speaks about taking back your power, not letting other people have power over you. And that includes you not wanting to control others either. So it's an interesting story that comes up. In the month of April, you're going to feel like you want to play more, like you want to have a more light-hearted attitude towards relationships, whether it is you're looking for a relationship or not, or whether you're involved in a relationship. You're going to feel you want to just have more fun, be more light-hearted about the whole relationship thing. Not take it so seriously, not scrutinize it so much, not intellectualize it quite so much. You're going to feel like you can stand on your own 2 feet. You're going to feel like you know who you are. And you're not going to let other people control you, and you're not going to feel the need to control them either. In the process, you strengthen a marriage if you're already involved in a marriage. You solidify that marriage. And if you're looking for someone new, you almost inadvertently draw in somebody. I say inadvertently because that probably might not be your plan in April, but along they come. And this person whom you draw into your life has the potential to be a lifelong partner. In fact, you could end up marrying them. Now, that was a very direct message that came through. So this story speaks about perhaps finally letting go of the reins and saying, I'm going to be me and I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm not going to control others. In so doing, they're probably not going to try and control you either. And if you're in a relationship, you solidify the relationship. And if you're not in one, you draw in somebody. And somebody whom you could be walking down the aisle with in the not too distant future. Your tarot cards carry on with the story because you get the Queen of Swords, the 8 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. Beautifully illustrated like this. The Queen of Swords speaks about a certain detachment in doing what needs to be done. It's as if you know what your duties are and your responsibilities are, and you do those with clarity and emotional detachment. The 8 of Wands says you look at your choices with detachment as well, or you look at them more closely. You look what motivates you. Why do I make those choices? Why do I want to do that? And in so doing, you make the right choices. The 4 of Pentacles says you perhaps have had too much on your plate in the past, to try to do too many things too soon, too quick. Sometimes life just dishes up so many things for us, and we just don't have a choice. We have to handle it all. But we can ask for help. We can give other people some of the tasks to do. We can reach out and say, I can't cope with all of this. Please help me. Whatever it is, even if it's the mental side, emotional side of things that has just become a little bit too much. In April, you reach out, you gain clarity, you check your motivations, and in so doing, you make some very wise choices and decisions. You balance your life, that 4 of Pentacles says. You put the 4 pegs, the corner pegs, on your foundation for your future by doing so, with a balanced mind and a balanced view, and asking others for help as well. Very nice reading, Libra, very nice reading. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.